Hey, what's up, guys? It's Adam's Adventures here, and we're back with another video. Today's adventure is going to feature, you see it right here, Oak Hill Cemetery in the village of Millersburg, Ohio. In today's video, we're going to be looking for the ancient Adena mound from the Adena people back in the woodland periods. And this Adena mound was said to be dated around 140 BC, and it was where they found one of their most valuable artifacts, which was the legendary effigy pipe. So we're going to go check this out, and we're going to go see what it's all about. Stay tuned, and we'll be there in a sec. Okay, guys, so we're walking up to it. It's actually not that far away. I don't know if you can see it, but let me try to steady this. You see right over there, if I can get the camera to focus again. Yeah, right over there, like right there is where the mound is. We're gonna go check this out. I'm gonna film me walking up to it, and let's see what goes on. All right, so we're here at the Oak Hill Cemetery in Millersburg, Ohio. This is home to some very important historical figures. This specific cemetery, like I said, is home to the Indian mound, which is the Adena people. They first got around like 1000 BC, somewhere around there, but then they did some radiometric dating and found some tree bark, which dated to like around 140 BC. So this place is actually pretty old. So we're gonna go check it out. Okay, guys, so behind me is the Adena mound. We made it. This is it right here in all of its glory. We're going to tap into some of the history, and we're going to check this thing out. So get ready.
Right here in Millersburg, Ohio, stands a quiet monument to a civilization that thrived long before European settlers ever set foot on this continent. This is an ancient burial mound built by the Adena culture. Dating back to the early woodland period, roughly between 800 BC and AD 100, this incredible structure is over 2,000 years old. To put that into perspective, when these earthworks were being constructed, the Roman Empire was just beginning to rise across the Atlantic. The A people were some of North America's earliest farmers and mound builders. They didn't just pile up dirt. These mounds were carefully constructed in stages over many years, often starting as sacred wooden ceremonial buildings that were later dismantled and covered with layered earth to honor their dead. While many mounds across the Ohio River Valley have been lost to time and development, places like this remind us of the rich, sacred history built right into the landscape beneath our feet.
A little bit of history about that. I wanted to check this out a little bit, and we're going to get up there and we're going to really see what's going on. So this is actually the mound all the way around. But this is what the mound looks like itself. So guys, this mound is around 140 BC. That is ancient history. This mound is old. We are standing by ancient history. That is so old. And it's mind-boggling that this is here. I had no idea. So we go up the stairs, and they got this little concrete platform right here, just so people can kind of stand and get a little layout of the land. So we got a nice little site. It's a nice cross with rocks around it. They got the American flags. They got it decorated pretty nice. I mean, this cemetery actually looks really good. Really, really, really good. It's not as big as the last cemetery you went to, but this cemetery has a lot of history here. So if you guys see, not the biggest cemetery, but that doesn't fall short with how glorious and beautiful this place is. So this is a very, very, very good place just to kind of come and get a good evening walk or a morning walk or afternoon and just kind of look at some of the old graves, just kind of check them out. So yeah, we're gonna go around and look at some more stuff, but I wanted to show you the mound, kind of give you a perspective of what it looks like downhill. It's a pretty tall mound. I'd say, give or take, good, maybe 20 feet off the ground, give or take. Pretty good. All right, guys, let's go find something interesting. Stay tuned. So I think there's a Veterans Memorial gravesite here that I want to go check out, and I think I might have seen it, so I'm on my way down to it now. It might take me a little second to get there because it's way down this hill. This place is very hilly, very, very hilly, as you can see. I mean, look at that, just straight steep hill. And I don't know if the camera does it justice, but that goes straight down. Well, not straight down, it's at an angle, but I mean, that'd be one heck of a sledding experience. Because if you sled, you would go all the way down, cross over that road there, and you probably wouldn't be able to stop till you get in the woods, because it just keeps going. So it's pretty steep. So I figured I'd get a little bit of this countryside. This is gorgeous. I mean, it's a beautiful day. It's like 74 degrees here in Ohio. It's amazing. If you guys just look at this, look at the clouds. Look at that. Those are gorgeous clouds. We had rain the other day, but today was a perfect day to come out here and film. So I figured I'd come out here. You know, I haven't filmed something in a long time, so I figured I'd just come out here and just film. Just film something. Have fun with it, you know what I mean? I hadn't done it in a while. I've been pretty distracted by, you know, life. Life happens and things just kind of, you know, they just kind of happen. That's just the way it is. But here we are now. But scratch that for a second. I want to check out this gravestone here. This is actually pretty interesting looking. So this is Thomas G. Arnold. January, I think that's 18th of 1824. And then he passed away December 28th of 1905. Minerva Ann Arnold. 30 RN February 1918, I think. No, that's not right. No, February 19th, 1827. Died March 21st in the 1900s. They were 73 years old when they passed. So this is like, I'm guessing this is 3 people buried here. Okay. Okay. So 1848 to 1918, that's pretty old. I really like the stone though, that's really pretty. So I just wanted to check this out because this looked pretty old and I like the way this looked. And I figured this would be safe to film since it's so old. You know, like I said, I don't like to film new graves just for, you know, the sake of people who could be grieving. But this is actually gorgeous, so I figured I'd check this out. But where we're going, if you see, I think right there where that little box looking thing is, down there, yeah, I think that's the Veterans Memorial. So we're gonna go down there and check that out. All right, well, we'll see when we get there. I was gonna go down over here, but there's a no trespassing sign over there, so Obviously can't do that, but I just wanted to show you. It looks like some things are under construction here, so they must be expanding it. So I thought that'd be worth putting in the video. Just something interesting. I don't see this very often. I don't go to a crap ton of cemeteries, but you know, the ones I've been to, I don't always see them under construction, so maybe that'll be built maybe there'll be a nice structure there one day and we'll be able to come visit it. So that's worth noting. But where we're going, right over here. I think this is the memorial. Not 100% sure. They said stay off grass, but it said stay off grass over there. So I think this is okay, obviously. But now we're gonna check it out and see what's going on over here. So as I'm approaching, I'm gonna kind of pan away. Okay, some of this stuff is actually relatively recent, so I want to kind of film it, but from a distance, just so you can kind of see it, but I don't want to get up too close just out of respect, because some of that's actually pretty recent. Like we have one from 2026, so this is about as far as I'm going to go. You guys might be able to make out the words, but I don't want to get too close just in case. But I do want to look around and just kind of see what it looks like back here, because it's actually quite pretty back here. I didn't know this stuff was back here. I like that tree, I like the rocks. See, I like that little bench that they got going on. Oh yeah. Nice and shady back here. Nice place to just kind of sit, you know. Just trying to show you guys a little bit of everything I can that I find interesting. This is apparently somebody else's property, I'm assuming, so I'm not going to go too much further this way, but as you can see, it's just forest as far as the eye can see. So yeah, that'd be nice to go check out the forest, but I don't think we can do that today. So I'll be back when we find something else interesting. It's just something worth noting. I just wanted to give you guys a perspective of kind of how steep that hill is. So we're gonna kind of get low and kind of see if we can capture just the sheer steepness of that hill. It's a lot steeper than it looks on camera, but it goes all the way up and up and up. So yeah, I just figured that was worth noting, that we were pretty high up. And on top of that mound, if you include this hill, I don't even know how far that would be, but it's pretty high up and it's just up a steep incline. So I just figured that would be worth showing you. So I'm getting ready to go up this pretty steep hill. So I figured I'd show it in the video just so you could see my struggle a little bit. Hear my heavy breathing, how out of shape I am. Me trying to make it up this hill just to kind of, you know, capture the sheer volume of this hill. It's not the steepest hill in the world. I know that I'm kind of overhyping it a little bit, but it is pretty steep. So I figured I'd just film this part, show you guys just how deep this hill or steep this hill goes. I mean, because I could branch off there, but I'm not going to walk up the side of the road. But even that hill is pretty steep. This hill's even steeper. And you might even be able to see it in the picture, how that hill is just a little bit lower than the one I'm about to go up. You can see where it kind of cuts off over there, like right there. Yeah. And then it just continues all the way up. So yeah, if that kind of captures it, it's a pretty steep hill. And the reason I'm even highlighting this is just that it's just the significance of this ancient site. The fact that we had the Adena tribe here that built that ancient mound, and just kind of, for some of you viewers that might be in flatter areas, just kind of wanted to show you just how hilly this area really is, and just the sheer, I don't know, the sheer size of what we're dealing with here. I mean, it's just nothing but hill in this area. Just hills, hills, hills. And it's pretty, but you got to be in shape to come here. So if you're ever planning on visiting, I'm trying to tell you, better make sure you put your hiking shoes on and get ready to buckle up, because you're going to be doing some hill climbing. As you can hear, I'm out of breath. I'm already worn out. I'm out of shape. And boy, that was a bit of a hill. But we're almost up. It didn't take too long. But just kind of film back. We were just down there. I hiked my butt up this way. And I am completely out of breath. Here's a little, maybe this is gatekeeper, cemetery keeper. Maybe his little hut. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that was so yeah, that was it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate everything. For those that tune in, I'm gonna try to do more videos like this on a regular. I got a new phone, new camera, a little bit better quality. I'm not sure how much better, but it's not as bad as my last phone. So I'm gonna try to get some new videos, and we're gonna get some interesting things. And I'm not gonna make any promises, but we just stay tuned and you'll see. And if you guys like this kind of content, feel free to share the video, like the video, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that you get notified when I drop a new video. It's your boy Adam's Adventures. Roll it out.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.